Hello everyone, welcome to Target UPAPF series episode 20. Let's begin with the first question. Consider the following statements regarding the burden of proof in criminal proceedings. 1. The burden of proof is on the prosecution to prove the guilt of the accused. 2. The burden of proof is on the accused to prove his innocence. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. Or D. Neither 1 nor 2. Answer C. Explanation. Section 104, Burden of Proof. Whoever desires any court to give judgment as to any legal right or liability dependent on the existence of facts which he asserts must prove that those facts exist, and when a person is bound to prove the existence of any fact, it is said that the burden of proof lies on that person. Hence, option C is the correct answer. Question 2. Under the Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023, A desires the court to give judgment that B shall be punished for a crime which A says B has committed. In this case, A, the burden of proof lies both on A and B equally. B, A must prove that B has committed the crime. C, the court must presume B's guilt unless proved otherwise. D, none of the above. Answer B. Explanation. Section 104, Burden of Proof, Illustrations. A desires a court to give judgment that B shall be punished for a crime which A says B has committed. A must prove that B has committed the crime. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Question 3. In case of suicide by a married woman, the court under Section 117 of the Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023 may presume that suicide has been abetted by her husband if 1. The suicide was committed by the wife within 7 years of marriage. 2. The wife was subjected to cruelty by her husband or his relatives. 3. The wife was illiterate and belonged to a poor family. Or 4. The wife was deserted by the husband. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. A. 1, 2, 3. B. 1, 3, 4. C. 2, 4. D. 1 and 2. The correct answer is option D. Explanation. Section 117, Presumption as to abetment of suicide by a married woman. When the question is whether the commission of suicide by a woman had been abetted by her husband or any relative of her husband, and it is shown that she had committed suicide within a period of 7 years from the date of her marriage, and that her husband or such relative of her husband had subjected her to cruelty, the court may presume, having regard to all other circumstances of the case, that such suicide had been abetted by her husband or by such relative of her husband. Hence, option D is the correct answer. Question 4, Section 118 of the Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023 deals with A. Conclusive proof of legitimacy of birth of a child. B. Presumption as to abetment of suicide by a married woman. C. Presumption as to dowry death. D. Court may presume existence of certain facts. Answer C. Explanation. Section 118, Presumption as to dowry death. When the question is whether a person has committed the dowry death of a woman and it is shown that soon before her death, such woman had been subjected by such person to cruelty or harassment for or in connection with any demand for dowry, the court shall presume that such person had caused the dowry death. Hence, option C is the correct answer. Question 5. A agrees in writing to sell a horse to B for 1 lakh rupees or 1,50,000 rupees. As per Section 96 of the Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023, which of the following is correct? A. Evidence may be given to show which of the two prices was intended. B. Evidence cannot be given to show which price was to be given. C. Evidence may be given only if both parties mutually rescind the agreement. D. None of the above. Answer B. Explanation. Section 96. Exclusion of evidence to explain or amend ambiguous document. Illustrations. A agrees in writing to sell a horse to B for 1 lakh rupees or 1,50,000 rupees. Evidence cannot be given to show which price was to be given. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Question 6. When the question is whether any person is the owner of anything of which he is shown to be in possession, the burden of proving that he is not the owner is on the person A. who is in possession of the property, B. who affirms that he is not the owner, C. who originally transferred the possession, or D. none of the above. Answer B. Explanation. Section 113. Burden of proof as to ownership. When the question is whether any person is owner of anything of which he is shown to be in possession, the burden of proving that he is not the owner is on the person who affirms that he is not the owner. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Question 7. According to Section 120 of the Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023, in a prosecution for rape under subsection 2 of Section 64 of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023, where sexual intercourse by the person is proved and the woman states in her evidence before the court that she did not consent, the court A. may presume that she did not consent, B. shall presume that she did not consent, C. shall draw no presumption unless there is medical evidence, or D. none of the above. Answer B. Explanation. Section 120 presumption as to absence of consent in certain prosecution for rape. In a prosecution for rape under subsection 2 of section 64 of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023, where sexual intercourse by the accused is proved and the question is whether it was without the consent of the woman alleged to have been raped, and such woman states in her evidence before the court that she did not consent, the court shall presume that she did not consent. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Question 8. A agrees to sell B my land at X in the occupation of Y. A has land at X but not in the occupation of Y, and he also has land in the occupation of Y, but it is not at X. In this case, under the Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023, A. evidence may not be given to show which land A intended to sell. B. evidence may be given of facts showing which land A meant to sell. C. the contract is void for uncertainty and no evidence is admissible. D. none of the above. Answer B. Explanation. Section 100. Evidence as to application of language, to neither of which the whole correctly applies. Illustration. A agrees to sell to B my land at X in the occupation of Y. A has land at X but not in the occupation of Y, and he has land in the occupation of Y but it is not at X. Evidence may be given of facts showing which he meant to sell. Hence, option B is the correct answer. Question 9. When the language used in a document is plain in itself but becomes unmeaning in reference to existing facts, then under the Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023, A. evidence may not be given to alter the terms of the document. B. evidence may be given to show that the document was void ab initio. C. evidence may be given to show that the words were used in a peculiar sense. Or D. only oral evidence of intention is admissible, not factual evidence. Answer C. Explanation. Section 98. Evidence as to document, unmeaning in reference to existing facts. When language used in a document is plain in itself but is unmeaning in reference to existing facts, evidence may be given to show that it was used in a peculiar sense. Hence, option C is the correct answer. Practice question. Which of the following chapter of Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam 2023 laid down the provisions regarding burden of proof? A. Chapter 4, B. Chapter 6, C. Chapter 8, D. Chapter 7. Thanks for watching.